Let me hit you with a truth most men ever even think about when a woman hugs Sue. It's not always just a hug. Sam oohs. It's a test. Sometimes it's an invitation. And if you don't know how to read it, you'll fail silently. She'll never say a word. See, most guys are sophagust on being nice or a note of her thinking. They completely ignore what her body is screaming without saying a single word. But the man understands, the scienced man who knows Xiao to respond with calm control and presence. He lives in her mind, re-entry. That's why in this video I'm going to break down the 4 types of hugs women give and exactly how to respond like a grounded, high-value man who knows what hell he's doing. And listen, this isn't about being smooth or fake. This is about reading the room like a Stoic. The Stoics didn't chase validation, didn't react emotionally. They observed, they understood and responded with intention. And that's the mindset. Went. You too. Have calm, clear, calculated. So if you're tired of missing signals or being the guy shines instantly forgets, stay with me, because if there has never happened again before, we didn't take a moment to subscribe yet. For ready to transform how you handle relationships using the power of Stoicism. Every video is a step toward mastering your mindset and building stronger, more meaningful connections. So let's jump into here are the 4 types of hugs and what each one real lemons do. 1. The friendly pet. All right, Pat, let's break down the most basic of them all. The friendly pat, you felt it before. It's quick, polite, harmless. She leans in slightly, barely to shoo, and adds toast textbook. Pats on the back like she's burping. A Bobby not embracing a mono tension. No pause, no spark. That's her way off saying, hey, you're cool, but not that cool to most guys. That's the end-off story. They walk away thinking they've been friend-zoned and to their right. But here's the thing. The average menver realizes this isn't rejection. Neutral ground and neutral ground can be claimed. Do you know how to move? See a woman giving you this. Hug isn't shutting his door. She's just not opening it yet. And that's where the mindset of a Stoic man comes into play. A weak man reacts. A Stoic man observes. Keys in panic. He doesn't beg for approval. And hears aura as hell doesn't spiral in her self-doubt. Instead, he leans into them with calm energy. He sees this as a data point, not a definition of his worth. Remember, the Stoics taught that perception, is everything. What matters isn't the hug, it's how you'll frame it. So instead of sulking in the friend zone, start flipping the dynamic. Use thin interaction to plant seeds off tension hold. Eye contact a second longer than expected. Say something bold. Face sure off guard. Inject subtle masculine energy into every move they make. Turn casual into curious. Makihar wonder did die misjudge him because how it starts. Not by forcing attraction, but bishing her perception off who you are. Here's the brutal truth. Most guys never get out of the friend zone because of the act exactly how she expects, safe, predictably. But you're not here too predictable. You're here to disrupt narrative. So next time, you'll get the friendly pat. Don't flinch. Don't chase. Don't overthink. Just smile. Stay grounded and start playing flong game like a who understands power presence. In the firm hug, patient set to the firm hug. Now we're stepping in Tana territory. It's a firm hug. This not like the flimsy, forgettable pee in the back. No, this hug lingers at a sweet. She wraps her arms around you with purpose. Not tight enough to scream to see her, but solid enough to mean something. You feel her presence. Everybody isn't running from the contact. It's accepting that there's comfort in this hug, may even trust. But don't get ahead of yourself. Just because Chef feels safe with you doesn't mean she's fantasizing about you. This is where most guys mess it up. They confuse warmth with romanticizing. They see comfort and start chasing, overcompensating, hoping this is moment. But let me give it to you straight. Safety is not the same as attraction. A woman might feel secure in your presence because you're you're composed, you're not a threat. That's great. But safety without an is just friendship wearing Aner outfit. So hat. Do you don't pull away too fast like a nervous schoolboy? But you also don't smother her like some desperate starved for affection. You'll hold just long enough to let your presence register. Then you let go like Harmon, who's in control of himself. And here's where Stoicism kicks in. Not that cliche version you see on Instagram, you real core of it. Restraint is power. Though Stoics weren't about chasing motions or reacting to every signal, they mastered themselves. They knew when to hold the line and when to let the men speak for itself. So you hold firmly, not just physically, but jetically. You let her feel you make her wonder if there's something deeper behind your stillness. Now pay attention to what happens next. Does she keep eye contact? Does Sherlock's into your presence instead of off pulling away? She'll linger even slightly before letting go. Those Ari tells, that's where her body reveals what her words want. She responds with open is earn the right to build tensions low, not by forcing anything, but by loading her curiosity. Grow a look, a lingering embrace, pause, a smirk, a subtle challenge in your void. That's how attraction is built. Note and grand gestures, but in control of energy and masculine presence. So on you get the firm hug. Don't read it like yay boy hoping for love. Read it like a man analyzing the field. Stay grounded, stay composed, and don't mac at the mistake. Offer Sheen the moment. Bakazana meets not about who moves fast. It's a boot. Who moves? Right. Quick question for Yavi. You ever had a hog that made Yao wonder if there was a more behind it? You have dropped this in these? I stay calm. Whenth moment matters. It's a stoic movement. I'll be checking the comments to see woes paying attention. 3 Philingering gem brace. Now this one, the Sony hits different. This isn't just a hug. It's a memement, a test, a window toe, something deeper. You feel it instantly. She wrap your arms around you. And unlike the she doesn't let go, there's no cord pullback, no quick taper, polite smile. She stays there, pressing and leaning close like she's staling you, without saying a word, softens. Her breathing slows, her chest pressed gently against yours. She's not just hugging you, she's feeling you. This is the kind of hug that says, I'll feel something here, even if I don't fully understand it yet. But here's the truth. Most men don't realize if Yufflin pull away too soon or act uncomfortable, you kill the vein instantly. You send the message that a yoke and handle intimacy, that you fold under pressure, and that's not attractive, not to a feminine woman was craving masculine depth. See, this kind of fug is a mirror. It reflects back the man you are in that moment. I fear grounded, composed, and full present. Chef feels it. If you're anxious, needy, or unsure, she feels that too. This is where Stoicism become a sire's secret weapon. Not surface-level motivational quote. I'm talking about their owl-stuffed inner stillness. It's a power-off observation without reaction. Marcus Aurelius once said, be like that cliff against which the waves continual aberrate, but it stands firm and tames water around it. In this asterisk, the intimate hookment, you are that cliff. You don't rush, you didn't flinch, you wow. Let her come to Yoand. When she lingers, you match her energy with calm presence. No thinking, no performance, just presence. And then when the timing feels right, you would say thing subtle but powerful. A slow, confident squeeze, a soft on her lower back, a whisper in her rear if the energy calls for it. Not because Yanni too, but because you understand them. Because you lead it without forcing anything. That's masculinity, emotional intelligence with a backbone. That show you leave a woman thinking about you long after they hug ends, because hair swap most guys never learn. When a woman ace you a landering hug, she's not just she's testing your soul, just skiing. Can this man hold that space in need without losing himself in it? So don't just stand there. Don't trust away. Don't break the moment out fear. Feel it. Own it. Stay grounded. That show you become unforgettable for the intimate hug. All right, now we're stepping into deep waters. This isn't just physical, it's psychological fish hug. It's not casual, it's not polite, it's intimate, and it carries a language of its own. Schlen's all the way in her head nestles right into your shoulder. Auric likes finally at ease in a world that's constantly loud. You feel her breathing's low, down, soft, steady, almost like she's exhaling. Everything's been holding back. She may slide her hand across your back, not to fidget, but to near herself. That's not an accident. That's not habit. That's comfort. That's feminine surrender to masculine eases. This kind of hug doesn't say to see you. It says, right now, my peace. But here's where brutal truth gets through most men in this moment. They get nervous. They pull away too fast like they're scored to their own presence. Don't be that guy. This is aest of masculine empathy, a rare moment where she's suffering you, her softness, her trust, her emotional signal in she's silently watching. You handle it not with your words, not with a pickup line, but with your energy hair swat. You stay still, you stay calm, you lure. Her stay in that embrace for as long as Schwanze without twitching, without trushing. And when the time's right, you reciprocate subtly, a slow, intentional squeeze, a firm hand on her lower back. No need to speak. Just let her presentize the talking, because in thought moment, stillness is seductive. Now let's bring in something most men overlook, the Stoic edge. Not the watered down control, what you can cliche. I'm talking about true Stoic mastery, the ability to be present, composed, and completely unfazed by emotional vow. Seneca wrote, "A wise man is with himself and does not seek the approval of others." That's the key here. You're not reacting to her. You're responding with yourself. You're grounded or eat wool. She's drawn to that. Not your words, not your muscles, your essence. And if she tightens her arms just a little, if she stays there a few sec, then what's normal? Her body melts into yours as if she forgot through for a second. Then understand Schnet just hugging you. She's choosing you. That meant it's your chance not to escalate, but to anchor deeper, to show conclusion presence is power her. That she's safe in your arms, not because you said so, but because your Aragi proved it. A real man doesn't need a rush to lead. He just holds the space, and she follows naturally. So the next time a woman uses that kind of who, remember it's not just affection, it's a signal. And if you can hold it with strength in presence, you become voom in her kios, and that is resistible. So the next time you find yourself locked in one of Thosman's, check out, tune in, let your mind go quiet. Let your instincture pen queer man who can feel the without losing control. That's rare. That is dangerous. That's powerful. If you can read her signals, not with desperation, but with detect cloud clarity. If you can hold her without needing to prove it in anything. If you can stay grounded while she leans in, then you're not just another guy. She hugged you. Become Theon. She remembers. Because masculine energy isn't loud. It's calm. It does chase. It attracts. It doesn't react. It observes and chooses when to move. And if you move with that kind of presence, you'll never miss another chance again. Not by Scuso forced it. But Picasso became the man who doesn't need to remember. She doesn't remember if words said she remembers how you mod her fail. Quick question for you. What's the biggest sign of attraction you've ever felt in a hug? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.